Al, you got me?
Got you. Loud and
All
clear.
All right, everybody. Welcome to another episode of The Gathering. This is part 5 of our Haunted Harvest event, and we are ending it in an epic way. As you know, the last few weeks we've been streaming up here from our home haunt, the amazing Nickerson Snead, that is owned by our lead psychic. And Rhonda, why don't you real quick just tell them a little bit about the house, and then I'll get into this week's announcement, and we'll get to the show.
The house was originally a two-room cabin that was built in the mid-1700s by Francis Kinkin, used as a fort during the Revolutionary War and the Indian War. It was also used as a Civil War. Dr. Nickerson Snead purchased it, the property in a two-room log cabin in 1835, built this house that we see today around it, and it was used as a field hospital during the Civil War. The cellar was a makeshift morgue. When Dr. Snead and his wife Betsy died, the house was purchased by the Mason family, and it was owned by them for roughly 100 years. It was purchased by another family for about 20 years after that, and then we purchased it in 2004. And we have 4 resident ghosts here that's pretty much here all the time. So that's the quick and dirty of it.
All right, so that's our home haunt. That's where we are blessed as a team to be based out of this amazing location. We have an amazing opportunity tonight that has never been tried before. We are going to connect the spirits of the Nickerson Snead house with J.W. Prather, who builds devices, the IDC devices, like this one right here that we'll be using at this location. We're going to link to the Conjuring House, which is where he is for a special event this weekend. So JW is going to be conducting some experiments up there, and we're going to attempt to ask questions. Are we not going? Okay. I'm sorry. My daughter was shaking her head, my camera person there. But we're going to attempt to ask questions at both locations. So we're going to ask questions there, see if we can get replies here. Then we're going to ask questions here and see if we can get replies there. Also, JW will tell you all about how that's going to work, but we're going to also do an Estes experiment from here. And Jay's got a reverse Estes experiment if time allows. The final announcement I wanted to make, this is the last time that the Gathering will air on Paranormal Warehouse. Paranormal Warehouse decided to take their programming in a slightly different direction. And it's been an honor and a privilege to be part of the Paranormal Warehouse family. And I'm sure that there'll be some future projects that we might pop back up on Paranormal Warehouse with for special events. But for the time being, we'll be moving this show. If those of you that follow us over here need to follow us at Facebook at SRS Paranormal Fans. So again, it's SRS Paranormal Fans, or go to our website and link in over there. Because for the time being, we'll be airing this show weekly on our channel moving forward. Once again, it's been an honor to be part of the Paranormal Warehouse family. So Al, I think that's probably pretty close to the end of time. Is Jay ready in his site at Conjuring House?
You ready, Jay?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
All right. So take it off.
Hey, guys.
We got echo.
That'll fix that. I'll have to readjust all that once we get going, guys. Hey, guys, JW Prather IDC devices. What we got in store for y'all tonight is going to be a very interesting experiment in ITC communication. What I've built is the IDC intercom box. Some of you follow me, so you know what the intercom box is. Well, I built the intercom system out of the cross between the direct link and the intercom box, and I came up with this. All the audio from inside the Conjuring House comes out of one spirit box. It starts here, it goes into the house, it's picked up in there with internal microphones on the satellites, which you're going to see shortly. It's brought back here. Here it's analyzed in real time. One of the experiments we're going to run tonight is even the audio that is being received from Nickerson Snead is also going to be fed into the Conjuring House, into the atmosphere, picked back up, brought back out here, and then sent out to you guys for your pleasure. You tell us what you're hearing from it. We're going to be asking questions of Nickerson Snead. Nickerson Snead is going to be asking questions of the Conjuring House. I'm really thinking we're going to get some amazing stuff here. We're going to do a quick walkthrough just to give you some more ideas of how the system works, and then we're going to get started. Behind you, wait, flip it around. Y'all recognize that mug? Mr. Matt Warner. He has been nice enough to pitch in and help me with this. You're fixing to meet the man of the hour that's going to be actually performing a lot of the ITC itself, because I'm going to be here at Base Command, and you'll be able to watch me because I'll be monitoring and handling all the audio from here. But if you come this way, I might have to turn that on now. You're going to get to enter the iconic Conjuring House. And here we are, Command Center. This is Mr. John Huntington. He is going to give us a hand. Most of you already know who John is, so I don't need to introduce him too much. He's going to be running most of this experiment while I'm monitoring everything outside, while Matt gives us a hand inside the house. So follow me. I'm ready.
You got it?
Yep. Stationed in 4 parts and the 4 points in the Conjuring House is this setup you see here. This is the other half of the IPC intercom system. Each one of these has a microphone, speaker, amplifier, and everything, whether it be an EVP, a disembodied voice, or the spirit box that's being fed into it from Base Command. It goes out in the room, is picked up by the microphone, is sent back to Base Command to be monitored, analyzed in real time. Like I say, EVPs, disembodied voices, whatever. And tonight, also, the audio from Nickerson Snead will be fed into the Conjuring House, recycled, and sent right back out again. So, John, what do you think about kicking off on this one? Okay, John, the other 3 satellites are one in the kitchen, one in the upstairs bedroom, and one in the basement. So he can go anywhere that he wants to go. Once I get outside, I will unmute my mic, and we're going to get started with this. I think Nickerson State is going to start on their side with asking questions first. So you should be able to hear Matthew when he's ready to go.
Kicked us all backstage, so now we're back. It's just Command Central outside and us now. I don't know where everybody else went. Keep them occupied. Now it's just you, John.
Well, hey guys, we're just making the camera on you guys a little bigger, so we're gonna go backstage while you're doing this.
The audience wants to see you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, they want to see you guys full screen.
Wants to see more of that, so we'll bring them all back up.
If that's what they want. There it is, in all its glory.
This should be interesting. You're excited?
Can't you tell that's his excited face?
Yeah, you guys go ahead with your thing. I'm just focusing the cameras on you guys. So
Never used a spare box before.
Good time to learn.
That plays it back into the mic. No, that's the mic ball. He's coming back. Yeah, right there.
No, it just stays on the rack. You just.
I just asked a question.
Yeah, you that way. I'll be able to see that inside and thing. Should be able to ask questions there in just a minute. I don't know what happened with the video.
They wanted just to focus on this one camera for now. That's what he said. They're trying to put us in the big screen here.
Okay, so we're not gonna be picking up any audio from my command center at all.
That I
We're only
don't.
be picking up the audio from here.
That's what it looks like. Everyone else is in the backstage. We're all learning on the fly tonight. Mm-hmm. Yeah, whenever you want.
Nobody can hear me. Can you just say hello?
He's in the trailer tweaking buttons and shit.
You can hear me. Can you say I'm here, please?
Well, I believe the way that this works is you're asking questions for the full second Snead.
Okay. Which house are you from? Are you from the Snead house or the Conjuring house? Tell us who you are. Who are you? That's it, Jason.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
2 syllables. What would I get out of it?
Who are you? Say one more time. Can you hear the dogs barking? You can say dog.
You hear something faint? I did too. Almost sounded like dog, but I wanted it to say dog too.
Probably a little different for you than the morning you do. You say one of the names at the other location. Say someone's name that's there.
You just say the name of the house that you're at now, the location there. Trying to hear you a little bit. If you're dead, can you come up? Can you say dead for us? You say the word dead.
This house?
You need help? You say help. You need help, please? You need help? Continue to say help. You here? You want to talk? Just say talk to us.
Okay, for those that just popped on, what we're doing is we're conducting an experiment from the Conjuring House where JW is right now, and the Nickerson Snead where we are right now. Jay, do you want to come back on and kind of explain? We've had a lot of people pop in. We really can't hear Matt's box responding too well.
Because it's the box.
Is it the box?
The box is loud as hell. It's just not saying much.
Oh, okay.
Well, see, here's the thing. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Hold on. Now I have a long delay, okay, from you guys. So I was trying to keep up on my end.
Okay.
See if I can.
Yeah, we can hear that pretty good.
Okay. Inlaid in that, you can't really see it. And if I move this camera, it's going to mess up. All of these spikes all correspond, but I'm getting different spikes. And when I'm hearing voices because I'm monitoring this in real time. I'm actually hearing voices in there, but for whatever reason, it sounds like the guys in the house aren't hearing the same voices that I'm picking up here.
We can
Okay.
hear very light responses, nothing definitive.
Exactly. Nothing definitive. They're in the audio, but they're not definitive. Now, I don't know what to do to fix it for live TV or live, Facebook for the audio, but I can try to turn down some of the volume, make some adjustments on the treble and bass, and we can try a different location, or we can just go ahead and go over to Matthew if Matthew's ready.
Okay.
And go from there and see if Matthew wants to run it back this direction.
Should I try standing closer to the box too while we're doing it?
Well, are you making it out?
You're walking the line.
We in this room can hear things. Yeah, it's not completely foolproof audible, but we're hearing voices. Yes.
Okay, now there is a volume on the side of that box. If you're standing there and it's just too loud, you can roll that little wheel and turn the volume down a little bit if it helps.
So we weren't at, then what I was saying to Al a minute ago was it sounded like there was no audible track coming from there. So I'm not saying that you guys weren't getting responses. We just were hearing nothing coming out there except when the other Matt would speak. So are you ready, JW, for us to try something here? Maybe we'll try to ask some questions and ask this and see if you guys can hear some responses.
Yes, what I'll do is I'll mute mine again, and that way everything you're doing should be traveling. Well, that's going to mess up Matt's side.
Yeah, she'll be in Estes, so I'll make it where you won't hear our box at all.
Okay, all right, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
We'll do it that way?
Yeah.
All right, let's give that a try. Rhonda, I need your connection there. All right, so Rhonda is an actual psychic medium. So we're going to put Rhonda in Estes. So she has the ability to connect above devices. So it's going to be cool to see what happens when we amplify that a little bit and see how she responds to that. So when you're ready, I'm going to show everybody that you're isolated and you can hear us. So Rhonda, can you hear me? Rhonda, can you hear me? Fun and creepy fact, do you sleep in the coffins? She really don't. I'm just making sure she can't hear. She's in isolation headphones. Anyways, are you good? Good? Is your volume good? Yes? Good. All right. All right. So are you ready? You want me to ask questions on this side first, JW?
Yes, go now. What do you want us to do on our end? You want me to run my session?
Yeah, I'm hoping what happens is if Rhonda gets responses, I'm hoping that you guys will also hear responses. So basically, we're going to ask Spirit to connect to both locations. And we're going to ask Spirit if they'll try to communicate it with us, not only here, but at the con.
Okay. And we're going to be listening, see if we get the same kind of responses she's relaying to us.
Exactly. She just got a what is what she just told me audibly. And I haven't even put my finger on there yet.
Okay. So I'm going to mute my camera again and send it out to the house.
Okay, sounds good. That way, yep. Ooh, we're being told to shush on our end. That's what Rhonda just got on the box. And again, I haven't even completed the circuit yet.
So we're hearing what they're hearing.
Okay, so if there are any spirits or the Conjuring House, can you say for validation either Conjuring House or Snead?
Actually, don't.
Can you give us validation of that? What about Dr. Snead? Are you here? Are you able to connect with the spirits of the Conjuring House? She got an I. Audio is actually being pushed out into the Conjuring House. So the I, are you here with us, or are you with the other group?
It's like on our end, they couldn't hear what we were hearing. So now we're not hearing theirs.
Don't.
She got a don't. Are you guys getting any responses over there? Because we got I and don't to the last question that I asked. Are you saying we should link the two houses together?
We haven't heard anything on our end.
Nothing at all. Okay, so we're getting only the communication here. It was I and don't. Can you see us where you are?
I don't know.
I'm not sure if she doesn't know or if that was the response that she experienced to travel from one location to another.
You see.
You see? Is that what you heard? Al, does that sound like you see or anybody else out there? I couldn't make quite out what you said.
Yeah,
What
that's,
was I seeing? Can you tell me what I'll see? I was here on her box.
Scream.
She said it was a scream. Female? Male or female?
Female.
Female? So a female scream. So who's the female that just screamed? Can you tell us your name? Or can you tell us a name that they can hear at the other house? Where they are? Either one?
So are we supposed to be calling out about what we're hearing on this?
Yes. Yeah, guys.
Kind of like a
I'm
remote
sorry. If you're hearing anything
method?
on your end, let us know if it matches.
They're hoping that whatever's captured there will translate to here too.
yeah. If you guys hear something, just let us know.
Yeah, we haven't heard anything yet.
Okay.
This is a totally complete learning curve, so we're trying to Okay,
Matt, your audio's cutting out pretty bad.
what?
We cut out.
You're cutting out pretty bad. Yeah, it's cutting in and out pretty bad.
I'm nothing I can do about it, man.
I know.
What's happening, Mikhail?
You guys are kind
Are
of
there any
frozen
spirits
up.
that want to come forward and communicate with us? Am I moving now?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's cutting in and out. Maybe.
Stop.
Okay, can you guys hear us?
Yeah.
Can they hear us?
Once in a while.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
cutting in
we're
and out a
getting-
little bit.
Sorry, I don't know how to fix that, guys. I apologize. We're working off on Wi-Fi up here, unfortunately.
A little bit of Mr. Roboto.
Sorry,
Yeah.
how about now? Am I coming through now?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've just been told to leave and stop. So I'm going to go down that line of questioning. You want us to leave? Do you want us to stop what we're doing?
I thought it was. Not only were we
Stop.
We got to stop again. So why don't we try this? Why don't you guys try to ask some questions from that location and let's see if Ronnie can.
Okay. go back to the Conjuring House.
Yeah, let them ask some questions there. Let's see, and we'll repeat anything we hear here while we have her and Estes.
Okay.
And we do have an EDI going. We're monitoring fluctuations in the environment while we're doing this.
Matt.
My name, Matt. Box just said Matt.
Now it's got to get which Matt is it?
Yeah, which
Yeah.
Matt? That's a good thank you. I forgot. Is that this Matt or the Matt at the Conjuring House?
What?
Which Matt? Me or the other Matt?
Matt.
Matt, can you say a last name? Is it Sorge or is it Warner?
Michaela?
That would be my daughter, who's the camera person in the room with us, by the way. And again, Rhonda is an isolation headphone. She absolutely cannot hear what we're saying.
Okay, tell Michaela to stay right there because the audio and video is really good right there.
All right, camera person, stay where you are. Did somebody just say Michaela?
Yes.
Can you see Michaela? Are you in the room with us?
It's been on camera for a little bit. Get that swole. Switch arm. I was seeing one giant right arm after tonight.
Okay, can you tell me which Matt you were wanting? Were you wanting me or the other Matt?
Frederick?
I don't know who Frederick is. Did you say Frederick?
She said Prather.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
I don't mean
I heard Bradley. Yeah,
Telling you, really loud.
we're all hearing different things.
Okay, so is there a spirit here in this room with us? I need a yes or a no answer to that.
Can you bring in a direct link, you said? Like, that's the most direct shit I've ever heard. I gotta leave.
Can you give us some type of validation other than saying a name? Can you tell us how many spirits are in the room with us? Give me a number. Okay, we got a me to that question. And I do. Are they ready to try some questions at their side, Al?
Matt,
Yeah.
Hey,
you
Matt,
guys want to try?
if they're asking about you, because I keep saying my name and asking about me, and she just said Matt again. So it may not be me. Maybe they're wanting to talk to you.
We're fixing to try something different. I'm going to bring
Okay.
John a direct link in, and we're going to tie it into the intercom system
cool.
right there where he's standing. It'll still work the same way. It's just a different way of using the system, and we're going to let John use his energy in that room, and because he was doing pretty
That
good
would
with
be
one
awesome
earlier.
because we are getting some.
So
We are
give me a
getting some
minute
valid
to come in there and
responses
get
on this
set up.
side, so we'll continue on our side until you're ready and see if we can figure out what these responses are.
Okay.
Since they are valid to
Okay.
who's in the room. All right, so I know the history of this house. We've investigated here many times, and there were bodies during the Battle of nearby Saltville that were kept in the basement. So I'm going to ask a few questions about that. Where did we keep during the Battle of Saltville, where were the bodies kept on this property? Can you tell me where the bodies are kept? Can somebody tell me where the bodies were kept during the Civil War?
Let's try that one.
Oh,
Go. We've asked that question several times and gotten responses in the past, so we'll continue to try that line of questioning maybe. All right, so what about Dr. Snead? Are you present? I mean, we feel like you're here, so can you tell us that you're here? Can you tell us something? We need some type of validation that Dr. Snead is in the building tonight.
Give up.
Wow. So I was told to give up. So you want me to stop asking? Is this Dr. Snead? What about Betsy? Betsy Snead, are you here tonight? Betsy's another spirit that we've had captured.
It is.
It is? Is that
It is.
It is. There's another spirit that we've captured here, not only on ITC work, but on Class A EVP. And the thing about it, it's always the same female voice every time we get her. The same thing with who we think is Dr. Snead, the voice is always the same. Even when you put it through spectral analysis and look at it on a computer, it matches up wavelength-wise every single time.
Matt.
And there's Matt again. And the energy in here is crazy. We do have an EDI going, see if we get any meter hits, and we're recording that data as well. So you keep saying Matt. Can you tell me if you're wanting me? Why do you keep saying my name? Can you tell me?
See you.
You see me? Wow. Okay, so can you see me? Can you tell me?
Believe me.
Okay, so Matt, see you and believe me. So believe me, so where are you in this room? Are you standing behind me? Skin is crying, my name again. Are you standing behind me?
It's enough.
Wow. So we're getting some serious responses, guys. I mean, they're legitimate to some of the questions we're asking.
You guys want to take a break and go to Matt at the Conjuring House?
Matt.
Yeah, they keep saying Matt, and I can't get a definitive answer if it's for me, but we are getting validation questions here, or questions validated here. So I would go back to them now, see if they want to do an experiment there with the guy box. You can work this side.
Okay.
So go back to them.
All right, Matt, you're on at the Conjuring House.
You can drop us off.
All right.
Off screen.
Getting set up. That was a ghost dog. We don't have dogs here.
Somebody just commented, beautiful dog.
They're beautiful until you trespass.
Yeah. And they're probably not so friendly.
Okay.
You hear? Can you say Matt, please? You talk and say Matt or Matthew. Like a little kid.
It did.
See, this is what people don't understand about ITC. I can build them, but they don't want to talk to me. John gets it in his hands and they start talking.
Are you here? You are say here.
The finger sensation, yeah.
If you can see us right now in your bed, can you come up and take bed with us? I just said eating, right?
It's definitely talking.
Can you swear it down? Say yes, please. You can try it, please. I know you like to say it all the time. All right. Here's a. You say your name, please? I think you said I can understand what your name.
Dominic? You can't just do that on command.
What do you want to tell me?
Yeah.
Does someone want to tell me? Are you still here? There's a lot going on right now.
Are you guys getting a female voice by chance? Because it keeps sounding like a female coming through.
We have got it a couple times, yeah.
Okay.
And then it just said, yeah.
Okay.
Are you here or are you at the Snead house? You here, say here. You're at the other place, you say other.
I heard other.
Are you in between? Can you go back and forth? Yes or no? Can you travel between both places?
Sound like a kid.
Can you see me or not? Okay, what are these in my... What is this going to? You see it? What is it? Trying to lose you a little bit. Can you come back?
So I'm gonna go to JW just a second and ask him.
When you're here, say here again, please.
I heard it that time.
That said I'm here, it sounded like.
Say as loud as you can. Please. What is this right here? You said it earlier when I came through. What is that? Kind of animal.
What?
So, JW, are you getting anything where you're at?
I am. Of course, I can build the equipment, but they don't always want to talk to me. John has got the sweet hand, and they love John. So,
Okay.
I love the fact that John can pick up a device, any ITC device, and do so great with it. But yeah, we're getting some interesting things. I'll be going back and reviewing. We're getting a lot of voices now.
Okay.
It did just say Matt.
It said Matt again?
Yep.
What? Are you hearing this? Are you still there?
Okay, I'm going to go back to Matt. He's trying to get my attention, so I'm going to go to them real quick. All right. Matt, you're on.
Hey, I just wanted to jump off for a minute. I heard Matt say that they were getting Matt on the other end. And the fact that we were getting Matt at this location and there, that's, even though there is two Matts, that still is pretty interesting. To me, that was sort of validating. Could you ask them if it was a male or female that was saying Matt or said Matt?
Yeah, hold on. Let me ask them. Hey, Matt from the Conjuring House, was that a male or female that you guys were getting?
That said Matt.
It was a male that said Matt.
It was a male. Okay. It was a male.
We had a male and a female both say Matt repeatedly to Rhonda. So I was just curious if we could correlate that a little bit, because it was the same response at both locations.
Okay.
So we got about 12 minutes remaining. So are they going to do a more experiment there, Al, or what?
Yeah, I'll go back to them.
Okay, if you got about 12 minutes, so when you're ready for us for a final experiment, let me know.
Okay, we'll go about 3 or 4 more minutes with them, and then we'll finish up with you guys. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Matt from Conjuring, you're back on.
All right.
It's still here. You say here, it's still here? Yes. You need help? You just say help. You're looking for the light, you say light bulb. Okay, if you don't want to talk, fine. You want to talk to stay talk. You want to stop to stay stop, okay? Where the thing is from. Where are you?
Looks like they've had enough.
Oh, sick of me. Yeah, all this time.
You only got about another minute to talk with us, then we gotta head out.
Can you say goodbye? Bye. You better say goodbye. You say goodbye, please. I hear you. Who is that? You say I'm here or here?
Sounded like me here, maybe?
Yeah.
Thanks for coming by. Ready? Are you ready to talk now?
I keep hearing like a female trying to come through.
That's what it seems to be right now.
Yeah.
Female on here. Can you say your name, please? Tell us who you are.
Sounded like hi.
It did sound like hi from here. I could hear hi.
My name is John. Can you tell me your name? You better. You need help? Did you say help?
All right, guys, I'm going to switch back to Matt. I appreciate you guys doing this with us. I think we had some pretty good communication there.
It was interesting, that's for sure.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, Matt, you're back on.
Hey Al, is Jay going to stick around for when we go off air for just a couple of minutes?
Yeah. Jay, can you stick around for a few minutes after we go off?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
That'd be great.
Okay.
That way we can talk to you off air for just a minute. But anyways,
Yeah.
guys, we've got just a few minutes remaining. I think we had some pretty cool responses. I wasn't able to hear a lot of the audio because we were upstairs and working off of the phone. But I did hear a little bit of stuff coming from the Conjuring House. And I thought it was kind of neat how we kind of had a link between the two locations. And we did get a couple of things like Matt that was heard in both places. So I think it was cool. And it's something that's never been done. It was a historical moment. We got the opportunity to link two really iconic locations. The Conjuring House has an infamous history. It has, and if you're down in the Glade Springs area of Virginia, please get in touch with Rhonda and make arrangements to come check out the house. Teams can come and investigate it. I would really like to take an extra moment to thank J.W. Prather for building these incredible devices, because I can honestly say, guys, this is not a ghost box. This is not a hack check. It's not like those things. I'm not saying those are bad tools.
Uh-oh.
But it is.
Well,
but it is unique. It is something.
oh,
It is something totally different. What now?
You got a phone call.
we lost you
Okay.
for just a second, but you're back.
Am I back?
And guys, we apologize for the we're working off of MiFi up here, so it comes and goes.
This is a no budget, low budget show, okay?
Exactly.
We do the best we can with what we got, but I'm just kidding. But no, big shout out to JW for taking the time to do this tonight, and the guys over there, Matt and those guys that were with us, Matt Warner. Thank you guys for taking the time from your event to hop on here at the last minute and be part of this experiment with us. We really do appreciate that, and we appreciate the opportunity to have linked both incredible locations together. If you missed this before, in case it cut out, if you are in the Lake Springs area, please come check out the Nickerson Snead, visit their website, visit the Facebook stuff, check out our home haunt. We would love to share it with you. Teams do come from all over the country to investigate, and there are always events going on here. And of course, check out everything going on with the Conjuring House. Follow their stuff, follow their links. I'll make sure they send all that stuff to us, and we'll put it in the YouTube description, as well as the stuff for Warner Paranormal and those guys. We'll put all of that stuff so everybody can share everything and be linked together. I know we
Yeah, John Huntington's got his YouTube also, so we'll get that to you.
Yes, let's get all that stuff.
John Huntington's, yeah.
Put it all in the description, guys. But we've got about 3 minutes left, but I'm going to go ahead and wrap the show up for the night. I'm going to let Rhonda have a few closing words so she can add to this. Jay, real quick, is there anything you want to add before we sign off on this end?
Well, what I can say is this is what happens with ITC. It hits and misses, and when I was doing it, nothing. John Huntington got the box, and look what we got out of it. So it's hit or miss with ITC.
Absolutely. I think you're spot on with that. As you know, I mean, you've been doing a lot of research for many years. And I think that's where your device is unique too, because even in our experience, we're able to get stuff out of the box. And we had it at the public the last couple of weeks, or the last 2 weeks, we've had some publics, and we put it in the hands of people. They get nothing, 10, 15, 20 minutes, nothing. Some of us will pick up the box and we get responses. So yeah, you're right on, JW. I mean, keep doing what you're doing, brother, because your boxes are amazing. Your equipment's amazing. And I think your theories are pretty fascinating. If anybody gets the time to talk with JW, bring him on your show. If you've got a show or podcast, he's an incredibly cool guy to talk with, and you guys will enjoy it tremendously. Rhonda, you got about a minute or so if you want to wrap up and say
Just
anything.
wanted to thank JW again for this opportunity. It was a really unique experience for me. I don't usually use the tech stuff. But it was great, and it's kind of like a psychic. We didn't miss. But if you want to book here or want to contact us for anything at the NSH, you can go to our Facebook page or contact us through SRS. Thanks again.
All right, guys, and remember, we'll be starting next week. We'll be back over on our Facebook page for the time being until we decide on a new place to host the show. Al, go ahead and cue the outro, and Jay, stick around. We'll be done.
All right.
In just a minute.
Thanks, guys, for
Thanks,
watching.
everybody.
We'll see you
Thanks,
next week.
guys. Have a good one.